Hello Gemini, it's Maria from the Tarot Shop here with your February Tarotscope. If you haven't been to me before, this is an opportunity for the Tarot to give you a message for the upcoming month. And if it doesn't resonate as you're listening to me and you think, I don't feel connected to this, it's not for you. Don't try and make it fit. Check out your moon and or your rising signs instead, because we do sometimes operate more from our moon energy than we do from our sun sign. So we're not all just our sun sign. So it's always worth checking that out if it doesn't resonate. Two decks in front of me. I've got the Angels of Healing and Hope. I love this deck. She works beautifully well for me. She's a stunning deck. Great guidance there. And 6 tarot cards. This is a Radiant Wise Spirit. It's a little pocket edition to get more on. More cards so you can see them a lot better. Okay, so last month you were very much awakening to your creativity. So let's see where this month brings you. I just need to say before I carry on that actually, if you're new to me, this is free, obviously, this little reading. If you would feel generous and you would like to support the channel, then please, I have a buy me a coffee page, and if you do, that'll be wonderfully received. If not, please don't worry, no pressure at all. I actually drink tea anyway, so no, but I mustn't say that because I'm very, very grateful. Last month you were all very generous, thank you. Okay, so I have got 2026 to do. Listen, the reason that's been done is my camera broke, so I was at a tech month last month, so we now have a new one, and it's working this time actually, so expect to have those very soon. I'm going to reshuffle that because I was thinking about myself and the camera then, which was quite a chaotic situation when you're halfway through them. Anyway, so right, Gemini. What was the creativity about? Earth element. Okay, so you're grounding things, clearing out the clutter. Okay. So this is this month is very much about grounding yourself with earth element. This can be around taking a walk in nature, spending a lot of time with nature, and also clearing out the clutter. So it's a time to let go, and let's see whether it's emotional, physical, or what it is as we go through the tarot. Oh, I almost forgot, but I mustn't do that. Now, I don't normally talk about all of the astrological stuff, but this month in February is huge. It's the biggest month this year. So I've got a lot of key dates here that I wanted you to take a note of. On the 4th of February, I'm reading them out, so bear with me. 4th of February, Uranus turns direct into Taurus. So that's if anything's stuck, like money, security and life situations, then they will begin to move on the 4th of February. So things that are stuck start to move forward. On the 6th and the 10th, Mercury enters Pisces and Venus enters Pisces. So Pisces is very much about, it's a feeling, it's intuitive, it's nurturing, it's caring. So that side of yourself, which is Mercury, is how you communicate, and Venus is about what you value. So you can expect to become more attracted to and more able to communicate with a Piscean side of you. So very much the dream state or the intuitive side. So you may even get some connection and messages coming through for you there. Okay, so that's that. The 14th of February, so Valentine's Day, here's the big one. Saturn enters Aries, which is a brand new 2.5-year cycle of courage, self-definition, standing up for yourself. Now, Saturn is about setting boundaries, and Saturn is about responsibilities and all this. So setting boundaries and responsibilities, and Aries is about yourself. So you're going to start setting boundaries around what you accept. So you're going to start to emerge as somebody who's far more assertive, that side of things. So this is about stepping into your own power. So that starts, as I say, on the 20th of February. We've got that's on the 14th, so on Valentine's Day. On the 17th, you've got a solar eclipse in Aquarius. That's the resetting of friendships, communications, audiences, tech, and where people belong. So this is a new future. So 14th, you've got boundaries and responsibilities in Aries, about leading the way. And then on the 17th, you've got the solar eclipse in Aquarius, is about resetting friendships and things. And then on the 20th, Saturn conjuncts Neptune in Aries. This is the big threshold moment. So old identities dissolve and true ones begin to form. Reality meets dreams. Oh, it's lovely. So that's that month. This is this month. So you might want to have made a note of those. On the 26th, we've got Mercury going into retrograde. Oh, we don't love that, but you know, it is what it is. Just that's the time to make sure that your communications are all in line. So if you're doing any bookings of travel arrangements or anything, just make sure that you've got everything double checked. It's my least favourite time. Okay, so with some stuckness here. Let's have a little look, Gemini. Oh, I'm doing these differently. I normally put them like that. Wow, okay. So, I want to say, I'm going to say what I feel. You're stuck and trapped around things that you have to do. You believe that everything is down to you. Now, you think that it's, how do I say this? I'm just going to say it. It does feel, and it's certainly an easy belief to have, that if it wasn't for you, things wouldn't get done. Okay, so this is around, actually, you feel trapped by that. It's all on you. If you don't do it, no one else does it, and you're the one that makes everything happen. It's a really strong energy that comes in at the beginning of the month, which is around, okay, which is really interesting that you've got ground yourself. So stop getting out. You need to get out of your head and get grounded, but also to clear out the clutter, because maybe this is a belief system that you have that doesn't suit you anymore. I do think, though, that, to be honest with you, at the beginning of the month, if it wasn't for you, things wouldn't get done. And it becomes very aware. You become really quite stuck in that at the beginning of the month. So I guess that something big is coming in that needs doing. And in order to get it done, you have to do it. And look, with the Knight of Wands, you do it really quickly anyway. You just get on with it. So there's a situation that arises at the beginning of the month, and you just get on with it, okay? And as a result of that, you're able to release some funds, or you're able to get some financial support here, because this is a card of generosity. And then you've got a trip or some kind of break here. It's always not necessarily a physical break. It can be like, it is a physical break, but it's not always travel. It can be that somebody comes and takes over for you for a while. So you get a break. You get some respite. You see there's troubles here, and then you're going into calmer waters. It's somebody else is usually connected with this card when it comes in. So expect a friend to come in and give you a helping hand, or take you away, or there's some sort of generosity, or you're able to do that for somebody else. There's another person, it's very significant, middle of the month, the two of you, whether it's you that initiates it or the other person, have a break together. Okay, so that's a really lovely energy in the middle of the month. So you just get on with it. Then this trip or this break happens here. And it allows you, it's really important, this, because it allows you to move forward. I feel this, yeah, this stuckness. We're really stuck. We're walking in treacle here. The feet are stuck. And actually it's about responsibilities and mentally. I think you have to do it anyway, because if you don't, there isn't any, but it's very much that. So we end the month on a very positive note. It's wonderful, okay? Now you've got this clearing out the clutter. Maybe it's a good idea to have all of that, and then you might get some money. You can take a little trip. Maybe if you sell some bits and pieces, or, you know, you can kind of try and just get on with it and then bring these bits and pieces in, or you release something that then allows you to invest in a break, whatever that means. And if this is not necessarily a physical break, it can be that you're investing in something that gives you some time off, so you get help. Okay, so that's really, really important, because you end the month, Gemini, with it's time for change. Okay, so whatever this is, it's leading you towards an evolutionary change. Now, this is not changes being done to me. Oh my goodness, what must I be scared of here? I don't like change. It's not that kind of change. It's that things change because it's time for change. So, for example, maybe you've been doing too much, and as a result of that, there's only so much you can do. So therefore, it's time for a change. Or it's a location. Actually, I need to start spending more time on myself. Time for a change. It's that kind of energy, and it's around the fact that it's for your good, because the Wheel of Fortune is a lucky change. So it's sometimes I don't always feel lucky at the time, because I know before I've had the Wheel of Fortune, I'm going, oh, I don't think that was, I didn't feel it was at the time. But actually it is. It's fortuitous. It's leading you towards a brand new beginning, a significant chapter in your life of change. The Fool is wonderful. It's the start of something. It's the beginning of a new journey, a significant new chapter in your life. So February is really important. You see how that all that astrology ties into this time of the turning point. It's time for change, and you're off on a wonderful adventure. Really lovely. Okay, I hope that you found that helpful. And as I always said, if it doesn't resonate, don't try and make it fit. Think, not for me. Check out your moon and or your rising instead. Okay, that's it. Thanks very much for your time. And I will speak to you very soon, now the camera's fixed, with the 2026. Thanks very much for your time. Bye-bye.